I was sitting in the nursery, rocking Max to sleep. All of a sudden, there was a huge crash.
All I saw were headlights shining into the front of our house. There were police cars everywhere, sirens, it was crazy. A truck crashed into our house, destroying the entire front of our home.
The brick around the front of our house is crumbling. There's cracks forming in the walls and the ceiling of our living room, and the damage even spread to the kitchen. Right now, the house is a mess, and we don't even know where to start.
Yeah! Catastrophes can happen to anyone.
This thing got trashed.
It's our job to come in and fix the problem.
All right, let's roll.
Whatever it may be. We clean up.
Somebody give him a hug.
We rebuild.
We need the empty buckets out.
We redecorate.
I want to see dimension up there.
And literally help homeowners rise from the rubble.
Whoa!
To be able to help people and get their lives back together.
It's perfect. So gorgeous.
It's the best part of our business.
We are in State College, PA.
Home of Penn State, obviously. We're going to Brian and Dara's house. Recently, a truck went over the curb and went right through their front door.
The high-speed chase, the driver jumped out of the truck while the truck was still moving to run away from the police and let the truck in full speed hit the house.
Oh, look at the house.
It's worse than I thought.
How you doing?
Good.
Hi.
Joe.
Brian.
This is Max.
Oh, I love his little antlers. Look at that. Oh. I heard he came close to a terrible accident.
He did. It was pretty traumatic, actually.
Guy drove a truck right through the stop sign, drove it right into the house.
Where it ran into the house was where his day crib was placed. So had he been there when the accident happened, then it would have been a really different story.
It's unthinkable, isn't it?
Never thought anything would hit that front of that house. It's a 25-mile-per-hour zone, four-way stop sign.
I want to look at it.
Show us.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, this is unusual. Usually you don't see this kind of block wall behind brick. Usually you see wooden framing. This is interesting. This could have been your saving grace right here.
Yeah.
Let's see how much damage. How much damage was done inside?
Gosh. Let's get this fridge pushed back really quick so we can actually see what's going on. Careful, careful. Watch out. Careful, careful.
Look at that crack. All the way back.
I cannot believe how far the damage went past the point of impact. The door frame is completely wrecked.
Yeah, look at your heater.
It's a water-based heater. We're surprised the water didn't leak out. We were lucky for that.
Very scary situation. This house is a total mess. If we don't get in here right now and fix these problems, it's just gonna get worse. I know you've been staying in the hotel. Unfortunately, we have to send you back to the hotel.
This week, we're gonna repair all of the damage, as well as give them a new covered porch, fix their kitchen, redo the living room, and even though the nursery didn't sustain any damage from the accident, we felt that we wanted to do something special for Dara.
I have an idea. How about you guys leave Max with us?
See y'all. See you guys. Be safe.
Bye.
Bye, Max.
Let's see what this looks like. Wow, took some damage, huh?
All right.
Watch out. Wow,
Welcome.
that wouldn't have been cool.
No, this is scary. We've got all the cleanup to do before we can get started prepping the area for repair. Guys, what's our plan about this wall heater?
I think Enzo's draining it so we can disconnect it now.
All right. We're putting in a whole new system for this side of the house. In order to do that, we have to cut these pipes, cap them off here, so that way we can energize the steam and get the house heated up again, because it is pretty cold outside. And we know how Joe and Ed are when it gets cold. Let's go rip out some registers. So this part of the tubing is good going back. Yeah, we're gonna keep that. This is the part of the house that got hit. Pushed in, broke all the copper tubing for the heating. So we have to take this out and replace it when the wall is fixed. There we go. Now we got her.
Wow.
It's first day mayhem. We've got so much going on. Disconnecting the baseboard heat.
That one's really bad. This is nasty.
We've got our masons that want to set up. We've got to get that front door off. Actually, my head's spinning. Hi. Yo. I am and continue to be nervous about this wall. I don't want to do any more demo until we get it shored up properly. Yeah, it's just the strap holding that in place.
Yeah.
And then there's just a ton of brick above our head right now, and I don't like the way that looks. The last thing we need to have happen right now is something fall on me, fall on somebody else, somebody get hurt. It could get ugly. This looks like it can come tumbling down
Right.
at any second.
And if this comes down, guess what comes down on top of you? The roof.
Yeah.
Without something right there supporting that load, this whole thing could come crashing down. So right there, we need a beam or something to hold that up temporarily.
And all the bricks are damaged all the way over to the window, so this whole space is insecure.
We're gonna need a support wall.
That door, I'm blown away by how much damage there was. It's pretty frightening.
Gentlemen, be careful when you're going through the door.
So to move out all the furniture, you kind of feel like you're risking your life by pulling it all out. Can you imagine if this would have happened any other time of day and the baby there? It would have been awful.
We've got all the furniture out of the living room. Now we're shifting gears to building a tent.
How's that?
Perfect.
It's gonna create a barrier for us right up against the house. So that way all the masonry is gonna set up. It'll be heated. Otherwise, there's no way we get all of our work done because nothing's gonna set up in these cold temperatures.
Dang, Carrie. You're unbelievable.
Where are you gonna drop lumber?
We'll drop the lumber right here.
Good and close, that way we keep everybody happy.
The materials are here right now. We're going to install a support post.
Let's build a temp wall on the inside also. Two things, it'll secure the ceiling as well as create a dust barrier so when we're taking all this stuff down, we're not gonna create a dust storm inside the house. Now we are officially ready to remove stone. There we are. Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Look a little nervous here.
I'm very nervous. Brian and Dara wanted to keep the original look to the house.
Very difficult to match brick this old.
So we're gonna have to take these bricks down carefully and make sure that we don't damage them.
We can't get blocked till we get all the brick off. We got a long ways to go. I see no lunch in your future. Start from the top, Enzo, and work down.
Heads up.
The good news is that all the extra framing that we did its job, and it held everything. The goal tonight is to get everything cleaned up, finish framing the door, with the new cinder block in place. Get all of this cinder in, so that way the mortar's got plenty of time to set up tonight.
You want me to just stand here all night and hold the door up and protect the house?
So long as you take that hand off.
The hat's not going off. Yeah. Did you bring your toboggan?
Yeah.
Good morning, Joe.
Oh, this is a mess.
You got a tent full of appliances, Carrie.
Yay. At least I'll be inside dry and warm.
Presto.
It is good to see a wall back in place.
Yep.
We can get this framing down, get the wood out,
All
get
right.
your appliances inside.
Yeah.
Here she comes, guys.
Lower it. All right.
Beautiful.
Get harnessed up?
Yep.
What do you think? It looks a little slick up there. We're gonna add a covered porch to Dara and Brian's house, but we gotta tie it to the existing roof.
So we gotta get up there and we gotta brush all that snow off now.
Rather than trying to match the old shingles, we're just gonna tear off the whole roof and start again.
And if we were on such a time schedule, I would say let's do this another day.
Yeah, but we have no choice right now.
No, we
so.
don't.
You gotta think like a cat, baby. Think like a cat.
I don't like what I see already.
We gotta get it done.
Okay, Joe, work towards the center of the roof there.
Uh-huh.
Peek. Let's just start pushing the snow off. Hey, Joe, be careful.
Be careful now. Watch your footing. Jeez. Oh! Be careful now. Watch your footing. Jeez. Oh!
I got it. I'm all right. Stand up. put my feet on the roof, and I'm no figure skater because my feet started moving 100 miles an hour. I knew the rope was going to catch me eventually. That's why we have safety lines.
Hey, the harnesses work.
The harness worked. So, safety first. All right, let's go back up on our butts. Let's get this roof done.
I feel like a mountain goat. Comes off easy.
Can you believe these cracks were caused by a truck going through the front door?
I'm still blown away.
And I'm happy that these are plaster ceilings instead of drywall.
If this was drywall, we'd end up just ripping all of this down.
Yeah. So Ed, we're gonna lay a coat of mud over the whole thing, all the crack areas.
Holy crap. I have fixed a lot of ceilings, but I've never done it on stilts before. All right, my efficiency may not be all that at first.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Don't worry, as your feet are on the ground. Whoa.
This is the ice guard. You see how it's almost like a rubber type of pliable material? And when it goes down, if there's any ice that comes up, it doesn't go under the shingles. It goes on top of this and keeps the house dry from ice backups or ice dam backups.
Go, we gotta get this up. Bad weather's coming in. We gotta get a shingle tonight.
With this weather, the way it is, we gotta protect this roof. We gotta get the shingles in.
Architectural shingle, stronger than a 3-tab, more durable, water resistant.
This house didn't have a ridge vent before, so we cut a little void here. And we're gonna put the ridge vent on top of the house. And this is what makes the attic area breathe. See, this is what this hat's good for, Joe.
Hey, you ready, brother?
You mudded on both sides?
Mud it on both sides, come on.
We were able to save most of these brick because there was no way that we were gonna get this to match and use some of the newer bricks where the shrubbery is gonna be. And then there's also gonna be a shutter on each side of the window, so we can use a couple of the newer brick on this side. Nobody will know the difference.
Pull the pin, Enzo.
Pull the pin!
First thing we have to do today is get the tent down. Circus is out of town, let's go. Get rid of the tent so we have room to work. It's awesome. It doesn't even look like anything ever happened.
Love it!
I love it. Carrie, hey, it's in your cabinet. You want it?
Yes.
Okay, it's opening the right way.
Yep, I need you to drop it.
Oh, not totally drop it.
No, don't let go. Drop it. Let me just make sure this one is in. Okay. Let's go get another cabinet.
When do you need the bowling ball? It's my favorite part.
We're gonna do a little experiment to show how a small amount of landscaping can give you some great protection. God forbid a car ever comes up into the front yard of your house.
Dara and Brian's house got hit by a truck. This bowling ball will be the truck. These blocks are their house, and these are the same blocks that actually saved their house. This is the truck, and there it goes.
Destroyed.
Took the whole top off.
Didn't even bounce back.
No, it went right through it. Let's bring on the landscape. It's got color, it's got dimension.
Sounds like
It's got
Carrie.
year-round blooming. You have the rocks, the small hedge in front, the flowers.
And landscaping is not going to absorb all the impact of a car, but it is here to help slow it down.
Go, I'll give you the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go.
See?
Didn't break.
Didn't break.
Yeah, baby.
Did not
Slowed
break.
it down enough. Look at that. It took the hit, did not break the block.
Landscapers. Hey, Jerry.
How are you?
Good. Thanks for coming out.
Sure,
man.
no
How
problem.
you doing, guys?
Real good, real
Morning.
good.
We want to really try to put in a protective landscape and also have it be aesthetically pleasing too.
These boulders weighing about 700 to 1,000 pounds apiece will be movable objects, but certainly slow a car down a little bit.
I'll let you guys start marking out the landscape and I'll go get the machine, bring it down.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm out of here. Because this ground is so frozen, so hard, we have to bring in a mini excavator to at least start digging some of the topsoil off. We cannot hand dig it, it's too hard.
I think that's perfect.
We're incorporating some large boulders in landscape design. I mean, these are big rocks.
Rocking the hole.
It's just like basketball. Now, be nice. There you go. That's what we're talking. I like it.
Grab the next one.
1,000 pounds each, be careful. Be careful, you don't have the best bite, obviously.
Joe, I suggest you walk away.
Yeah, get out of the way, Joe.
I got you. I'm looking at this little bucket. These rocks are huge. This is a scary situation. These boulders that crush a car, crush a house,
Careful, careful.
especially crush an Enzo.
Hey, slow down.
Oh! Careful, Enzo.
Slow down, slow down.
Hey!
Slow down.
Oh! Looked like a meteor falling out of the sky. So much for gentle.
It actually was a lot heavier than we thought. I mean, for it to lift the back of the machine up like that.
Enzo, Ed.
Yeah.
Let's take the sides of the truck off.
We want to keep the rock lower to the ground for center of gravity.
Right. Bucket, boulder. Got a lot of weight here.
Flip it out, drop it that side down. It's good. All right, so we've got a rough cut there. I can see the seam down there. We'll pop the gutter down the fascia board real quick, get the soffit out.
That's it.
Joe and I are going to remove the gutter and the soffit so that way we can attach the new porch roof to the existing roof line. The landscaping is going to be a great first line of defense, but we also want to have a porch as a backup.
Oh! Oh my God. As we're cutting out the soffit, we find this nasty thing. Oh my God, what is that? Look at that's a fetal squirrel. Squirrel! Hey, I'm no forensic anthropologist, but I think this squirrel's dead.
We find the strangest things.
Oh! They're heavy.
You pansy.
Sit right down on there.
I got him, brother.
Starting to look like a porch now, huh?
Let's get the ridge beam in. We'll make sure that it's level. Once that's set in place, then we can start putting our rafters across. Joe, will you give the honor?
Center bubble.
This porch looks wonderful, and it is going to be truly not only aesthetically pleasing, but it is the last line of defense. Countertops are here. On top of all the work that's going on outside today, a lot of stuff's going on the inside too.
Coming in. Enzo,
Yes, ma'am.
right here on this ledger and all the way back.
We're going to get the kitchen cabinetry finished, countertops are going on, painting, and all the appliances are going to be set.
Hey, the house looks naked. Let's get the shutters up. Just tap them in.
Yeah. Makes it a lot easier too when you pre-drill the holes.
Oh, definitely.
That way you're not drilling through the shutter, through the masonry. Used to be a big hole. Now it looks really nice.
Let's go. Oh, yeah.
How's it going, guys?
Are you searching for the lightest thing?
Thank you,
I'm glad
sir.
this job's almost over so you can take off that hat.
Hey, I can change this hat, but you're stuck with that hair.
From the outside to when they walk in the front door and see the living room all redone, and especially the kitchen. I am dying for Brian and Dara to see their new house.
You excited? I'm so excited, I just can't hide it.
Look at the yard.
Oh my gosh, that is
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
That's gonna stop future vehicles.
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous.
What do you think? Oh.
I thought you were going to drive past your house. You didn't recognize it.
Thank you.
See something a little different over here?
Never expected this.
I mean, look at this stuff, all right? No one's going to get past this.
New roof.
Brand new roof.
The entrance is beautiful.
This is stronger than it ever was. You've got safety there, you've got more safety here, and it looks beautiful.
I love it.
Let's get this baby inside.
Yeah.
I think this baby's
Let's
getting
get
a
Max
little
in.
cold.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
This is great. It looks like it's got more space too.
Yeah. Actually, it has more seating.
Yes.
But yet, it looks less cluttered than what we had before.
Remember all the cracks in the ceiling? You just repaired it, and look how nice it looks.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh, Brian.
We just felt like it wasn't going to be fun to just repair the cabinets. We wanted a whole new kitchen for you.
Is it grand?
Oh my gosh. Look, we have lighting.
Brian, this is cool too. Your refrigerator's on this side now.
I know.
So you got the game on. Open it up, grab what you need. Never take your eyes off the TV.
I absolutely love this kitchen. It is so functional. It's just beautiful.
I think Max will enjoy this kitchen a lot, but I wanted to do something extra special for him. So we have one more area to show you.
Nice. Oh my. This is great. Look at this. Nice. Hey, buddy. Wow.
Oh, you're gonna love this space. Thank you so
Great.
much. Oh, you're welcome. I feel very blessed. I feel very grateful to have Ed, Enzo, Carrie, and Joe come in and rescue us, really, from this disaster. They came in and gave us a new start.
How do you like it, Max? Oh, you love it? He's speechless.